G'day and welcome back to Duck Solar Gaming and Haut-Beyleron. And let's just start out this episode by saying, oops, we did it again. Alright, okay, I'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so we are continuing to prep our fields. We've finished doing 43, 37. They've all been cultivated, seeded and also rolled. Field 44 is currently being rolled. It's been seeded and cultivated. And now we're moving on to CP1 before we move over to field 30. All right, so let's just get this cracking and then we'll get into our other things that's going on. All right, so we're just going to jump into him. Our course is already laid out, so we're going to set this to be first waypoint and start. Hopefully he's just going to go over here and find the waypoint and get started. All right, looks like he's doing the right thing, so that's okay. Yeah, all right, he's going to be okay. All right, now, next thing we need to do is I need to grab this guy and bring him over and prep ready for seeding. We did go off and refill this after we finished seeding the last field, so we should be good to go from there. I'm going to park him on the field, or just near the field, just here. Okay, so we can let him continue on and get that done. We're going to let him do his 2 headers and then we'll get the seeder running. But in the meantime, we need to talk about money. It's always about the money. All right, so we talked in the last episode about the fact we need to get a sugar mill running to get our fruit processing facility running, which we put in the last episode. All that sort of thing. So I got thinking about where I'm going to put it and all that sort of stuff. And then as I was sort of finishing off with where I was sort of leaving myself at, ready to start for this next episode, was actually before I transitioned from the last game day to today's game day. I went and had a look at the shop. Now, in the shop, there were some good bargains. And of course, you know me, I had to go and buy them. Right, so we took out another loan, or we extended our loan. I think we took another 600,000. I think it was. Anyway, from that, what have we done? Well, first off, we have put a sugar facility in over here. So we've got a sugar mill over here now. That's in place, ready to go. Yes, I know, we've preempted. The other thing we did is we went to the shop because there was some deals at the shop. Now, I know, don't get too excited, but I'm really upset about the fact that this was one of the deals. But this is the 9470 RX. Okay. So if I go and have a look at the shop, I'm going to show you how much it was, and I'm then going to tell you how much it was for us to buy. I think it's up here. New, is it this one? No, where are we? This one. No. That one. Right, the 9RX series. So it starts at $428,000. It was 199,800 something. Now, this tractor is capable of getting up to 670 horsepower. All things aside, I say about John Deere, it's a big tractor. It's capable, and it's another powerhouse, much like the Xerion, although not as good as the Xerion, obviously. So at that price, it was like, you know what, I'm not going to pass that by. So we decided we're going to get the loan. We'll get the 9RX. And then we thought, we'll add an extra 100,000 on there. We'll get the sugar mill. Unfortunately, at the same time, we also found there was this guy. Now, this guy was at $37,000. Now, $37,000 was bugger all for a little tractor. Now, he's only 170 horsepower, but he'd be perfect for moving things like pallets around the farm and all that sort of stuff. So he'd be also good for doing some rolling and stuff like that. And we figured just having another small utility tractor would be helpful around the farm. So we bought that as well. Now, the other thing that was in the shop that we didn't buy, and we haven't bought as yet, but I am going to buy, noting what our plans are going to be, is if I come into here now, we've got a Roper Panther here at $206,000, 44% off, and it's well worth getting. So is it, which one was it? Hang on, let me have a look. It's just the Panther 2. So it's this one here. So 375,000 normally, and I'm going to get it for 206,000. So I'm saving $170,000 on that. Now, I'm sorry, but noting we are going to get sugar beets running at some point. That's too good of a deal to pass up. So we are going to buy that as well. So we're just going to buy that. I'm not going to customize it in any way, shape, or form. It's just going to be $206,848. Okay, I'm going to buy that. All right, so that's what we've bought. So there you go. That's how that. Oh, and we did buy a cultivator as well. So the little Knockerling cultivator there was, I think it was about 30 grand thereabouts. So it wasn't much, but it gives us another cultivator. It's not as big as the Vaderstat we've got, but it just gives us another cultivator to get cultivating work done. So that's what we've ended up doing. All right. So I think that's enough buying for a while. All right, I'm going to bring the time back up now. But yeah, so that's what we ended up doing. So we've got some new equipment there, and we've got some the sugar mill over there as well. So one of the first things I'm going to do with this guy is I'm actually going to go and grab the trailers, and I'm going to go take a load of honey over to the sugar mill. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a load of sugar over there. It'll also test out this thing whether it's capable of take a load of honey over there. This will also test out the tractor and see how responsive it is with a bit of a load. Oh, that was almost a disaster. I thought he was turning the other way. Anyway, all right. So it's a nice little tractor, this one. I do like the colour scheme I ended up choosing for it, if I do say so myself. I think this looks quite nice. Little nimble, drop nose. Very handy for getting around tight spaces. Right. I just hope it's got enough guts to pull what we want to pull. Anyway, we'll find out. Okay, so let's go. So yeah, so that's what we ended up doing. I know it wasn't ideal in any way, shape, or form, the amount of money we spent again and going to debt. But you know what? I figure if we concentrate on getting the fruit processing facility online, we are going to make a lot of money in a shorter amount of time. It is profitable. It is very profitable using that. So it's more profitable than using the honey for honey sales, and it's more profitable than using the fruit for fruit sales. So it just made sense to do it, in my mind anyway. So let me know down below what you think. You may sort of sit there and go, "Duck, you're an idiot." And look, you'd probably be right. But anyway, we'll see how things go. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to grab all the honey out of the warehouse and take it over to the sugar mill and get the sugar mill going. And that should get us a little bit of sugar going, and then we can come back and I'll start moving some of the fruit over to the fruit processing factory. And oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I might as well offload it all and then get full pallets. Right, there we go. Keep forgetting about that. Okay, so let's just line ourselves up here, and we'll go get some honey out of the warehouse. All right, let's go. Honey. There we go. So it's got 26,000 litres of honey. 66 pallets worth. That's probably going to be 2 trips. At least 2 trips, because I think these are 20 pallet trailers. Right. Let's load up first trailer. First trailer loaded perfectly. Right. Next trailer. So by back calculation, should have what, 46 left of honey. 42. Near enough's good enough. All right. Okay. I hate how it does that. So what it's done is it's stolen seemingly 2 from the front trailer. Let's see if we can fix this up. Get those other 2 up. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's just take this load out. I think I can. Alright, so the other 2 hired hands are still going at it. So got one doing the rolling and the other one doing the cultivating, so they're still having a go over this. That's fine, we'll just leave them to go. So this isn't going to really work for really full loads going up and down hills. That will do it, it's just going to struggle. But by and large, we haven't got that much in the way of inclines to deal with. There's only really that one there, and we're not going to be pulling big loads out of here very often. So I think this one will still suffice well and truly for this task. So we'll keep on going with it and just see how it ends up. Let's jump in cab. We've never had this tractor before, so it's up to the tractor. Not a big one, obviously. It's one of the smaller tractors, but it's got enough guts to do what we need to do generally. So we should be fine. Now we could get down the main road and drop it off, but I'm going to go down the side road here, past my field. Now we did get permission from the landowner next door to our plot just to put it on their vacant area where they're not doing anything. He had a slight kickback of some sugar, so he's okay with that. Alright, so here's our field down here. We need to come over and cultivate and turn over ready for seeding. And here's our sugar mill just up here ahead of us. We're going to drop this off, 18,800 litres of honey, and that'll produce us, what have we got? I can't remember if it's a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1 relationship, but it'll make us a reasonable amount of sugar to at least get our sugar mill, our fruit processing facility started. Okay. Second trailer now. Didn't smooth that area out very well there, did I? In fact, truth be known, I don't think this other ramp's very good either. I might have to have a look at this and sort of tie this up probably. It's not quite as smooth as I want it to be. So that one's not too bad. That one we can live with. Alright, let's go in here, the production facilities. Now down the bottom will be our sugar mill. There we go. So sugar beet sugar gets us 2 sugar beet, gets us 1 sugar. Sugar beet cut gets us 5 cut sugar beet, gets us 3 sugar. Sugarcane sugar 2 gets us 1, and honey sugar is a 1-to-1 relationship. There you go. So we're going to activate honey. All right, and that'll start producing some sugar. Excellent. All right, I'll just head on back to the farm, and we'll be good to go. So we'll drop off some more honey there a little bit later. I'm not going to do another load now. We'll just let that cycle through. And what we'll do is we'll get the seeder running on that field. We'll get the cultivator over here as well. And get this field over here running. Because considering half the episode's gone just with dealing with our purchases and dropping off some honey for sugar mill, we're losing a lot of time, aren't we? So, but anyway, it's okay. We'll still get everything done we need to get done. Oh, I took out that giveaway sign, obviously. That's nothing unusual. Never leave a sign standing. Right, so let's take this and drop this off down at the warehouse, because the next job for these trailers is just going to be transferring the fruit between facilities. All right, there we go. So we'll leave him there now. I'm not going to worry about dealing with him for the moment. Okay, we need to bring this guy down to the next field to roll. Yeah, I'm not worried about those little patches that we miss. Not worrying me at all. Right, so I'm going to leave you there. You've now finished. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you, you don't need fuel or anything. I'm going to send you over to the other field. Over here. So set destination. There we go. Hopefully you're going to run over there. Clear off the course, play course. Right, off he goes. Excellent. And I want this guy now. And I'm going to set up a course for him to seed. Right. So here we go. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. I need to... Okay, there we go. All right, you're going to go first waypoint and start. Now, all these fields we're doing is wheat at the moment. Now, remembering we're not going to do sugar beet in field 30 until after the next harvest. Although I don't know. I'm still thinking about that, because we're gonna miss a full cycle no matter which way we do it. So that's not very good. Keep your pants on. Stop honking your horn. Right, now we'll get you to go. Preferably without running off the bridge or anything else. Still going, that's right. Okay, so this guy's now progressing okay, so that's all right. So we're going to 15 meters for him. Just going to confirm what the width is for this. 12.2 meters, right? So we can get you started behind as well. So that's what we're going to do. Let's just crack him into there. So I'm going to see if I can get him to start down here. There we go. Open, close. I'm going to do 2 headlands. So it's the same as the cedar. Generate the course. Did that do a course? I'm not so sure. Let me have a look. No, didn't do the course properly. Create job. on this field, and we're going to start down here. Thank you. I probably did on that one. We're going to go down here like this. And open, close. Right, let's have a look and see. No. Right, let's clear this course and do it again. I think it's just because I didn't clear the course. Right, so we're going to do this field. You're going to go down there to there. To, yeah. Here we go. That's done it. Start job. Right. It's defaulting to nearest again, so I don't know why it's doing that, but anyway. That's where we should be going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive out here, just get him closer. There he goes. All right, so he's going to continue on and get that done, which is excellent. Now that means in the rest of the time we have left, while we let these guys do their thing, is we can go and do other things. Right, I'm going to get this guy going as well. So we're going to set his course up. Okay, create job. And we're going to go from there to there. Right, I'm going to do 2 headlands. Yep, I'm going to do sharp. And that'll be it. And generate the field work. Open, close, start job. There we go. Off he goes. Okay, no mucking about with him. Good. Excellent. All right, Cedar is going around. Yeah, what I should do. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to stop. I'm going to tie these corners up and get these seeded because it did miss that area there. And if the roller comes through, it's not going to, I'm not going to get to it in time, am I? That up. If we got that on the right one. So, all right. So let him continue on there, and we're going to go and grab our new little tractor here, and we're going to start bringing our fruit in, like we said we're going to do. All right. Lots of things going on. Okay, apple. We'll do apple first. Okay, we've got some apple. Next on the queue, plum. Yeah. Almost a full load. Another pallet that'll pick up. Okay, and then we go for the long drive over here to offload it all. Actually, what have we got? We got offloading to the left. Okay, that's all right. Oh, it's not where I wanted to put it. Pull that back up again. Okay. There we go. The idea being, oh, it's going to be too tight. So I'll come around through here, and we'll do a UE. We're going in, most of it. Anyway, I think some of it's just outside the trigger. That's right, we can fix that. Alright, so we've got apple and plum. What's next? Oh, come on. Apple, plum, pear is next. Okay, that's done. Next. So after pear, there's cherries. Plenty of pallets of cherries. Okay. All right, now I just want to make sure that both of these are set right. Where am I going? I want to go to U and F1, tip side left, yep. Right, what I want to do is I want to come in, I'm just going to tip both of these out, or one of them at least. Then what we can do is we bring in that, and then we're actually offloading a lot quicker. The reason I'm not going to actually unload them is if they're not sitting upright, then they don't get unloaded, so it just becomes a bit of a pain. So we'll just offload all that there like that. Okay, another load done. Swing around, do another UE, and then we'll see what's next on the list. We'll put those ones in there a little bit later. We'll do one more load, and that'll probably be it for this episode. And then when we come back in the next episode, hopefully we may have some sugar, because we should be the next game day. And in that case, then we should be able to get the fruit processing facility up and running. So we've done apple, plum, cherry, tomatoes, no, lemon. Some lemonade for sure. Okay, that's the lemon done. Obviously, yes, I know that's not all of it done, and we will come and get some more as we go along. And orange. Make some nice orange juice. And some orange marmalade. Forward, and get the rest of that load. There we go. And same again, we're going to come in. And we'll offload. All right. So there we go. So what have we got in here now? Let's have a look at the production line. It'll tell us what we've got running in here. So there you go. So we've got about 10,000 of everything in there ready to go. So all we need now is the sugar and some water. And that'll be good to go. We'll bring in some water a little bit later. So it takes 100,000 litres of water. So we're going to have to fill that up. Sugar's running, which is good. So our first pallet of sugar should be almost ready. But yeah, so there we go. So while it was a oops, we did it again type moment when we first started, we've now managed to get things up and running, which is good. And we now have our production kicking into gear. which means that hopefully we should be able to start making a bit more money towards the end of the year as well, with all the outputs from this particular facility. So that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. We will come back. We'll finish off the seeding and the rolling and the cultivating, and then we'll come back in the next episode. We'll do the seeding and the cultivating or whatever else for the other field 30, and we'll continue on with little things around the farm to do, like including stocking up all the fruit and stuff into the warehouse. In fact, what we need to do, we need to do what haven't we got? Strawberries, and well, we're not going to get grapes anyway, so it's just strawberries we haven't got in there at the moment, so that's okay. But I don't know if we've got any strawberries on hand. Have a quick look before we do sign off. Strawberries, we've got bugger all strawberries. That's okay. All right, that's it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, that's okay. Press that like button. If you didn't press the dislike button, that's okay as well. Either way helps with the algorithm. And of course, don't forget to, if not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and press that alarm notification icon as well to make sure you're made aware of when new videos are available on the channel. And of course, don't forget to join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details for all those are down below in the description. And of course, most importantly, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duck Solar Gaming and Haut-Beyleron. See you all later. Bye.